Hi guys, we are Team Skyline. We are going to present our game Castle of Light. This is our team members. I'm Sudisan Cruz. I'm going to introduce our gameplay.
Before going into the gameplay, let's have a quick recap about the story. This is a story about a king who saves money to make his kingdom better. By saving the money, he can buy more resource generators and he can increase his lifetime as well. When he spends money wastely, the kingdom will be darker, which shows the kingdom is being ruled in a wrong way. So let's look at the concept of the game. This game is made for encouraging the people to do energy saving in real time. When the players enter into the game for the first time, we will test his knowledge about the power saving by questions. So he will receive some rewards according to the correct response he gave to the questions. Then after he can start playing the game. The game observes the API data for every 10 seconds and the game environment will be changed according to the data. When the player saves a lot of energy in his house, so in the game, the coins generation rate will be increased so the king can earn a lot of coins and the trees will be becoming bigger and more greener, which makes the village prettier and the village will be brighter. If the user uses high energy in the game, the trees will be shrunken and dried out and the player lifetime will be reduced. The kingdom will be darker and the coin generation rate will be reduced and even he cannot enter into the castle. So what he can do with the coins, he can buy treasure boxes which gives the energy saving trips for the real world applications, and if he open the box and he will earn more coins as well, and he can buy renewable energy sources like solar panel windmills which generates gems and coins, and he can buy more lifetime generator to increase his lifetime and he can play more. Let's go into the gameplay.
So according to the last assignment, we have played the quiz. So now we have review it. So here we got 6 correct out of 10. So that's why we earned 30 gems. We earned 5 gems for one correct question. So now we are coming back to the Unity platform and we are verifying it. So now we are going to play. So this is the starting points. Here you can see this is a acceptable consumption. That's why we received 19 coins. Now we are going to collect them all. So in a bad consumption day, it will show a wrong tip. We will show the example later. So now we are collecting the coins. Now we are collecting the gems as well. So if you see here that the size of the tree and the color of the trees are changing according to the API data. So here we are buying a solar panel which generates coins. We spend some money for that. Now see the solar panel has generated the coin. Now we can collect the coin. So after we collect the money, the solar panel will generate again the coins. So now you see the size of the trees has increased because of the saving of the energy. So we took the data from the API. So every 10 seconds it will be automatically updated. So now you see here the lifetime of the warrior has reduced according to the API data. So when he catch the heart, it increases. So if it is become 0, the hero will die. So now we are going to see about the tip generation. So now we found a treasure box here. So we are going to open a treasure box. That's why we receive this saving tip, which will be useful in the real-time saving. So after we receive the tips, we got some coins as well. Now also you can see the size of the trees are changing because of the API update. So now we are going to enter into the castle. According to the game idea, we have to have the 1000 gold coins to enter. To demonstration purposes, we have hard-coded it that's why we could able to come into the castle. Now we came out of the castle. The castle is showing some achievement regarding the game to encourage the gamer to play game. Now here we let the hero to die as the lifetime has ended, the hero has died. So here we lost you lost, so that we are redirected to the main menu. to show that every time the game start with the previous month data, now we hard coded the date wrongly to have a bad example for the consumption. Here you can see it's a bad warning because of the high wastage of the energy, so that the environment look like darker. It shows the high consumption of the energy, so he has to save more energy to bring the environment brighter. That's a short introduction for our game. So the technical parts will be explained by Disham. Over to you.
Our technical implementation. We used a Spring Boot backend with a MySQL database to save player questionnaire results and player game status, including last login, location, and amounts of earned coins and gems. In this case, we employed a relational one-to-one database mapping and used the
Singleton and
repository design pattern to maintain a properly layered architecture with strong OOP concepts. We set up our backend under proper decoupling and cohesiveness principles to improve the performance of the game. We used proper error handling practices for debugging errors and ensure correct results. Our algorithms of this phase. We are calculating two main parameters to check whether player has saved power recently at this time is login to the game. First, we are comparing the power usage of 2 days before the login date and take difference of those power usage values and assign it to parameter 1. Then for the parameter 2, we can comparing the average power usage of the two recent weeks. Parameter 1 equals to power usage of yesterday minus power usage of day before yesterday. Parameter 2 equals to recent week average power usage minus week before the recent week average power usage. Final score, we can create final score equals to parameter 1 divided by 30 multiplied by 50 plus parameter 2 divided by 5 multiplied by 50. We are allocating 50% for each parameter in the final score. If parameter 1 and parameter 2 are less than or equal, mean he has saved power in recent 2 days as well as he has a good progress on saving energy in weekly basis also. Therefore, he got a good final score. If either of the parameter gets a negative value, he still getting some final score, but the negative value will affect on the final score. Finally, if he got negative values for all two parameters, the final score will be 0. The current power consumption data, the current power consumption which is obtained from the API updated by every 10 seconds of a player is compared with the three different threshold values which are sent based on data on average player. That is the our algorithms in this phase. Thank you.